chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank gods. What do you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right. A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? Gross! Gross, 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 gross. Gross, yeah. Gross, 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 gross. Here. That time of the month. Do Lila menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until I'm reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans, or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why, do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Alright. Big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blue fairy. That's still gross, yeah? Yeah. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a Mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes I try to cover it up. The Lila wants to be a human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift them. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl that age? Okay, then tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything has been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make it a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I tried one of those. Alright. Guess for cobalt velvet? Weird. Bubbly classic. 1, 2. 6. All on the rocks and mixed. There you go. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. You like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Say, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? She's pissed! A mega... Huh? Mega Santa that became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gang guys are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys? Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with them. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on, or the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That'd be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Or the whole massive transmission hack thing. At some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already. Yeah. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. There's no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing any trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol's everywhere anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. Getting rid of the dog is the best part. That dog is fucking dumb. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah? Jill. Whoa! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? I feel like she's super familiar. Here. Thanks. And lower your guard a bit, please. Oh, yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Karmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but no, I mean, are you happy with your life, with your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Joe. Whoa! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What'd you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forget to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I need to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like to see much action these days anyways. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? You throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady startled it. Right. Why doesn't arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? For the reasons arcade still exists. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? You recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face. Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. So you've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical in the year? So how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She's, Hi, pocket sand. Pocket coins! She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if a fight played a key role in killing her. That's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? You think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. Shit got dark fast, right? But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Don't you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Ah! I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief, I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine, I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just, I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back and then apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah? Hey, 4. She's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Sick. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Now kiss, right? Visible guns, I think they'll use it for cue patterns. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release, but why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of decent. I think I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already. I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for the other civilian weaponry? I think they said they were gonna announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Let's see. Okay. I wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. 66 American kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. So he's John Cena. New act proposes increased... No nanomachines? It's all smoke screen to divert attention. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, people due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many died during the process, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Kiramiki encore concert. Good for her. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared Cyber Idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear. Idol, Hell, and Ticket Lord. Why can't I click on them? Damn it. Alright. It's still Monday here, so I guess I can still say Happy 4th. Right? Alright, man. I'm gonna call this a night. And I will catch you soon. Now I've got to fucking cut this video or deal with this video being cut in 50 million fucking pieces. Christ.